out. And the reason for that is that he was coming around the wicket, slanting in to David Boone.
Yes, the law says you must play a shot and striker outside on. He's around the wicket, and that's going to certainly hit middle and off. And Wasim Akram's on a hat-trick at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and all of a sudden it's 2 for 90.
Well, you won't be any closer to a hat-trick than that in your life, my boy. Got him! He's out! Caught that slip. Wasim Akram has struck. He has got the vital wicket of Alan Border, and boy, the Pakistanis know that that was a major breakthrough.
It's close. He's got him, yes. What a bowler. What a beautiful bowler. The bounces and then the full length swinging in. Peter Sleep plumb in front. And that's the wicket they needed with the old ball in the 84th over. That's a catch. Oh, he's gone. Caught it first slip. A real muck-up by Yusuf, but Slip was there, took the catch. That's a superb piece of bowling. 5 for Wasim Akram. This is a great man in action. Out! Yes, that's out. Well bowled. Beautiful piece of bowling. Short leg, took a step back, then come forward. 6 for Wasim Akram. Close. Got him! Good bowling. Going around the wicket. Squared him up.
And there is a wicket. Well, War is out.
Peter Sleep comes out. Backing field. Bowled him! What a Yorker! Straight through Peter Sleep. A hat-trick for Wasim Akram. Oh, what a performance. It's a joy to watch.
He hasn't got a hat-trick yet, Bill, but he's on a hat-trick. I can tell you that. He's on a hat-trick, and Ian Healy's the next man in. Look at this for a delivery. That's a Yorker on leg stump. May have just flicked the toe on the way past Sleep. He could do nothing about that. This man is G-R-E-A-T. Great. I love him. I reckon he's the best bowler I've seen for years.
Oh, he's hit that in the air, and he's going to go out exactly the same way as he did in the first innings. Out caught.
Oh, yeah.
11 wickets so far. Tremendous performance by this young man. Courage, stamina, determination.
Change of bowling from the scoreboard end. Akram. It's close. Big appeal for LBW. Tony Crafter unmoved. Have a look at it. Wasn't a lot in it, perhaps a bit high.
And there's a chance. And yes, he's given him. Umpire Crafter has had a good long look. David Boone throws back his head, but I don't know why he does that, because the mistake that he made was in not playing a shot. So Wasim Akram has got the breakthrough that Pakistan so desperately needed.
David Boone is thrusting out the pad, and that ball hit, that would have hit halfway up middle stump. Absolutely plumb. Umpire Crafter agrees. It's 1 for 82.
And good players always seem to be able to find gaps.
He lost that completely. It didn't look to me as though he saw it from the moment it left Wasim Akram's hand. I've seen that happen a couple of times in the last 2 or 3 years. It was a great delivery.
Excellent delivery. And that's hit Steve Waugh on the full on the back foot. There's nowhere else that could have gone, really, except into the stumps. And Steve Waugh shaking his head as if to say, well, you can't hit what you don't see. So he's out for 17. Australia now 4 for 188.
Now, Ian Healy is close to being a compulsive hooker. Beautifully bowled. What a good delivery. What a very good ball. Too good for Healy.
Well, 2 Pakistan wickets fell on 187. The Australians negotiated that. They're on 188. Stephen Waugh was already out on 188, and Wasim Akram thought that Ian Healy was.
the pad. He's got it. No, an inside edge as well. What a catch by Yusuf. Maybe bat and pad. Superbly taken down the leg side. That's the end of Marsh, but a superb wicket-keeping catch, diving away to his left, inches above the ground.
Well, it was certainly off pad, and that pulled it down. Didn't bounce all that much. And Salim Yusuf has taken it very well, diving away to his left. It's 8 for 341, and Pakistan back, if not on top, then doing very well.
Greg Campbell. Close, that one. Whoa, that was the close. He's got him. Yes, had to be close. Had a good long look, Glenn King. Campbell out for a duck. The bowler, Wasim Akram.
Pressure on the umpire here.
Had a good long walk, and that's a good piece of bowling. He does bowl well to the lower order batsman, Wasim Akram. Campbell out for a duck, 9 for 341. Carl Rackerman comes to the wicket because Greg Campbell was caught in front by Wasim Akram. That's all he needed. Clean bowling, neck and crop. 5 for Wasim Akram. A superb performance.
And Rackerman has the privilege of being the middleman in a potential hat-trick. 9 for 341 suddenly became 10 for 341. Away they go, and I'd venture the opinion, Bill, that was a superb delivery.
Swinging Yorker, took middle and leg, and what a session for Pakistan. A fine innings by Dean Jones, 116, but the run out for Peter Taylor turned it around, and Australia bowled out for 341.
And first slip, Ramesh Raja has taken that one. David Boone out for 5, and a big breakthrough for Pakistan.
Indeed it is. And David Boone coming out to bat with Mark Taylor, though injured. Just got a thick outside edge there. Very neatly taken. And first blood to Wasim Akram and Pakistan. It's 1 for 9.
Till Karatni coming out to face the music. It's gone, he's out. Beautiful bowling, superb length, superb swing. 2 in Dickinson, and the out-wicket got him. A beautiful piece of bowling. That's intelligent bowling. The in-swinger and then the out-swinger.
Great piece of bowling. I mean, very fast, perfect line. Karatna had to play. He was quite happy to go, and everyone on the field knew that was out. Sensational piece of bowling by Wasim Akram. So the Sri Lankans lose their first legitimate wicket. They are now 1 for 8.
Oh, wow, it's up in the air. He's getting under it. Imran's under it. He's got it. Well, the charge wasn't really necessary. Over into the silver, holes out. Well. Can Pakistan get back into this match?
That really was a bit unnecessary, and especially if you were going to do it, this is the last bowler you'd want to try and thrash into the stands. Imran judging that one well, and he gave himself an excellent chance of catching that by catching it at chest high with his hands cupped. It did bobble around a little bit because he had his hands in that position. He was able to clutch it to his chest. The correct way to take the skyer when you're underneath it, in my opinion. Well done, Imran.
After 2 overs, Australia none for 6. He's nicked that and he's out, caught behind. Armour takes the catch, a very simple one, and Jeff Marsh is on his way.
Just enough. Not a huge deviation. Extra bounce. I think the pace not quite getting across. Just having a dabble outside the off stump. And Akram done just what his captain wanted. I think the Pakistanis would have been aware of the captain's disappointment. Now be a little happier. Marsh on his way. Australia lose their first wicket. The score 6. Marsh out for 3.
4 overs left to be bowled by Wasim Akram. And he's got him. Put behind. Salim Yusuf makes no mistake with that one. The ball angled into Border, and Border trying to run it down the third man. All he succeeded in doing was running it off the edge straight to the wicketkeeper.
Well, another very, very good delivery by Wasim Akram. The in-swinger, but just straightened up on landing. Alan Border, as Rodney said, trying to run it down the vacant third man position. And all he did was run it through to the wicketkeeper. Alan Border on his way. Australia 5 for 246.
Bowl him.
Well, there you go. A great level of cricket, but I believe that the Sydney Cricket Ground has brought Tom Moody back to earth, not lack of skill. It's going to be very difficult here for bowlers not to get wickets because the ball's hitting dead low. They're grubbers, and the batsman will have to come forward. So Moody clean bowled by Wasim Akram. And here's the replay.
Pretty much the stock sort of ball from Akram. Just moving back from outside the off stump. Nice round arm action. That's a great sound for the bowler. Really is a nasty one to hear if you're batting. Moody out for 3 in Australia, 1 for 8.
Dean Jones has got the same wog, but not as bad as Allen. In fact, Dean Jones played very well today.
Got him. And he's a good bowler, Wasim Akram. He doesn't give him too much width. Picks up his second wicket, a very valuable wicket, that of Ian Healy, who played very well for a quick-fire 11.
Yes, I thought Ian Healy was timing the ball as well as anyone out there, but he didn't get a lot of the strike while he was there. Very difficult to get this man away. And he's dragged that one back on the leg stump. Sees the bail and gives it a nice old whack on the way out. So Wasim Akram strikes again. What a good bowler he is, particularly to finish off. And Australia now 6 for 153.
Just get that hand position perfectly. And he's gone. Caught behind. That was a very, very good delivery.
He's a super bowler, isn't he? He bowls a swinging Yorker, and then he bowls a very sharp delivery that follows the batsman in. Doesn't give any room at all. The batsman walking, there it is, it pitches, and it comes in almost like a knife trying to cut him in half. Well taken by Salim. Rimish out for 14 of 26 deliveries. 9 for 193.
He nicked that one, and he did catch it. Incredible. He doesn't drop many, and that's a bad shot from Tom Moody. He won't be pleased with that.
He didn't learn from the previous delivery. Just enough movement here to get the edge. But Moody get away from the body. Good catch in the finish, so Wasim Akram. First blood to Pakistan. Moody's out for 4. Australia 1 for 9.
Well, he didn't play that one so well. That was a great delivery from Wasim Akram. The in-swinging Yorker hitting the base of the leg stump. You cannot have much closer to perfection than that.
Good tactics, going around the wicket, a couple away from him, then 2 bending back in, and that one went a long way. Started off a long way outside the off stump. It's laid back the leg stump, and that is exactly what Imran Khan needed. Bore out for 13, and Australia 3 for 54.
Now here's a fellow I think is a very good cricketer, Winston Benjamin. Can't get a game on the test side at the moment, but he's a fastish medium bowler, inclined to hurry onto the batsman a little, or make the batsman hurry their strokes. He's a hard-hitting batsman, and now that his arm has recovered from the shoulder problems, he's a very good fielder. That's very close. In fact, it's out. That's well bowled by Wasim Akram, and there is no greater underlining, I reckon, Bill, of the virtue of taking wickets in limited overs cricket than what you've seen here today. West Indies running away with the match. Pakistan fought back simply by taking wickets.
This ball swinging back in and hitting him plumb in front. That would have taken the middle stump. An excellent piece of bowling by Wasim Akram, and that's right. wickets have fallen. The run rate has slowed down to under 5 runs per over. It's 7 for 241.
It's Logie, Viv Richards, Carl Hooper.
Stepping away to give himself some room. Couldn't quite get the full shot working. Another West Indian wicket has gone down, but they're in good shape at the moment.
The race for runs continues. Innovation are back and right on the bottom of the bat. Get too much timber on that. That's why the ball just ballooned up. So involved Wasim Akram. Fine half century. West Indies 2 for 173.
Well taken there by Salim Yusuf. That was a good delivery from Wasim Akram. Did well to make that one run away from the right-hander, coming around the wicket. Really rolled the fingers across that one. It was off the deck that it went. Pitching and going away from the right-hander. A great piece of bowling. And the second West Indies wicket is down. Desmond Haynes gone for 23, 2 for 44.
6 for 150 Wasim Akram, who bowled a wonderful spell early on. Quite hostile, quite quick. Got him, good bowling. No, yes, he's gone. Caught behind. I thought the man was going to call no ball, but well caught, a good delivery, and a good bowling change.
All sorts of catastrophes there, but the main thing was that Salim Yusuf hung on to the ball, but very well bowled by Wasim Akram. 7 for 152.
Craig McDermott takes guard. This wasn't Akram who's picked up the fighter. Ian Healy caught behind, a good delivery.
Well caught. McDermott has clipped that off his toes to deep square leg. And it's been brilliantly caught. Ijaz, the man who took the catch.
It's well timed. But this time the field looking confident. Ran in and grabbed it as clean as a whistle and kept going. And a fine over from Wasim Akram. McDermott out for a duck. 8 for 152.
And he's hit that very hard, but he's going to be out. Ijaz taking the catch once more. And Murphy was consider himself slightly unlucky because he really did hit that one well and picked out the fielder.
Extremely good hit from Merv Hughes. It was a slower delivery from Wasim Akram. Merv got hold of it very well, but that's a good catch. Ijaz, who didn't have a good day in the field yesterday against the West Indies, has taken a couple of excellent outfield catches. 9 for 174.
Running out of partners, he just has Terry Alderman now to come in. Coming in padded up like the Michelin man.
Merv Hughes would consider himself a bit unlucky, I reckon, to hit one as well as that and get caught. It was very confidently taken by Ijaz.
That's in the air. This could be the match. And it's dropped.
Wasim Akram had to go back and try and take it coming down over the shoulder. They've been swirling around a bit up there. Not quite so easy when they're coming over the shoulder.
They don't get it. That's the match. Pakistan have won their first victory in the Benson and Hedges World Series Cup. They've drawn level with Australia and 1 victory each. A vital win for them. They win by 38 runs, and it's delighted the fans here, and no doubt delighted the Pakistanis.
Fielders must be inside the circle. Out. Caught. Wasim Akram comes on, breaks the partnership. It was powerfully hit. But it's the second wicket down for the West Indies.
Yes, he was after him. He crashed the first one through the cover as if to say this man is a danger man. Well, this time he was hitting on the up. Struck it straight to Akib Javed at mid-off, and the second wicket has fallen, a valuable wicket, that of Richie Richardson.
Bowled him with the Yorker. Akram has produced that ball so frequently in the competition, and the Yorker through Jones.
Yes, he goes around the wicket. Needed result. A well pitched up delivery has been far too short today. But this one, there it is, it swings in. Jones committed to hit to the onside, bowled for 16. Three for 128.